That's why I felt that way, man. I wanted to see that battle.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Yeah.
Anywho, next one in the card, Tay-Rock versus K-Shine. How y'all feel?
I felt good. It was a very entertaining battle. I mean, I'm glad they both came with it. They both came to bring it. They put on a good show. They went second to last. So, you know, I would have preferred if they was the last battle. Let's put it that way.
They brought the energy back up in the building.
They did. They did.
They helped out.
They did. After
this battle.
They did. I mean,
and the crowd didn't boo them at all.
That's right. But they because they was rapping. They was up there doing their thing.
Sean and Tay-Rock, they went in.
Yeah, they had their bars together. I mean, one thing I will say, I'm so happy to have actually been in the building with a crowd that large and to see the way K-Shine performed for that crowd. Like, that man performance is on a million, man. Like, the way he was acting the bars out, it was crazy. They both was going crazy in that battle too, though. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to go back and watch it. First watch right now, from what I remember, I gave Shine the second. We know Rock is known for his seconds, but he's becoming less and less known for his seconds.
Wait, so who you get it from? I thought the first one was clear.
Yeah, I mean,
the first K-Shine.
Yeah.
So you giving the battle to K-Shine?
Yeah. I mean, the third was close. I edged it to Rock, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't wait to watch it again. Again, that second, I think it's going to come down to the second, but in the building, right then and there, like, as Rock was rapping, like, I was like, this don't sound like a Rock second. And then Rock third was crazy, and I was like, that should have been the second. So, but yeah, I had it, that's because, I had it 2-0 going into the third. So,
I agree with you. I feel like Rock's second could have been better. It wasn't what we thought it was going to be, but then again, you never know what's going to happen. So
I
it
think
is
he was
what it
losing
is.
the
I
voice.
feel
He
like
complained about his voice for like a quick second. He said, "My voice, hold on, y'all, and get it back together."
Yeah,
so you think it took away from his aggression a little bit?
Yeah,
it definitely did, because he's used to being at high, at a high level when it comes to being aggressive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you never know what's going to happen.
and I think he might have learned a little something too, because he was turning up, but he didn't go super crazy. I think he might have learned a little something from the past day and the banging on the chest. One thing I do want to say, shout out to both of them for keeping their composure. There was a little bit of bumping and shoving, and Smack went to get in the middle. He said, "No, both of them was like, no, we good." Yeah, they was red, they was rap.
All for the culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
How you feel?
It was a real good battle. I was wondering in the first round why Tay-Rock's energy wasn't up.
It's first round now.
Yeah, I know. Cause I'm used to Tay-Rock, sweating profusely.
Screaming,
hollering. I love that about Tay-Rock. K-Shine bought it. Like, he hit a whole. K-Shine looking like he's coming from how he was last year. Like, last year.
Which is what I said he was going to do. Like, when I was talking about yesterday at face-offs and just in general when I was saying, like, I had K-Shine 2-1, people saying, like, wow. And I'm like, yo, I believe, and I could be wrong, Shine, but I believe Shine feel a way that he didn't get champion of the year last year. And I feel like he's been waiting to do more. Yeah. He wants to show more. So now, one of the knocks against him last year was some of his competition. So this year, like, he the first battle that he got this year, he showed out something crazy against the face of the URL. So, I think Shine is definitely turning all the way up.
So Tay-Rock versus K-Shine. I felt only it was battle one more watch because K-Shine he always has the building, you know what I'm saying? When you look at K-Shine, even though I think K-Shine be in the building, it has that mirage of 3-0 clear, no matter what nobody says. So
I don't think it was 3-0.
What?
I don't think it was 3-0.
K-Shine Ave?
No, K-Shine and Tay-Rock.
That's why K-Shine Ave. When they went into the building that day, everybody going to build like K-Shine won, but it's like you forget what Av was saying. Av was cold. He had a whole bunch of cold moments. What I'm saying with this, he has that mirage of flashing. His performance in the building, it almost works for everybody. So I want to watch one more time. I think Tay-Rock could have possibly taken the second and third, but in the building, I had K-Shine.
Yeah,
in the building, I had K-Shine.
I
will watch it one more time.
It's hard to tell who took.
Because Tay-Rock can take the second and third.
Yeah, because I gave Rock the third.
Due to being in the building and crowd reaction is so hard to tell. You gotta watch it back on camera and actually listen to everything and take it in.
Yeah. All right, now we get down to the nitty gritty.
What are you sure?
It definitely wasn't Rum Nitty. Cassidy versus Goodz. It's about to be a long one. This is about really here. This is time to really talk about this. You know what I mean? So we
I just want to start out by saying that first round.
I thought it was good. I thought it was
It
good.
was nice.
You know,
It was a very good
I was
round.
low key. I was happy for Cassidy. I was happy for Cassidy.
Everybody was. Put it like this: the start of the event, everybody was here, and then it will come down, and then it will go up, and then it will come down even lower, and then it will go up a little bit.
Why did it go last, man?
As soon as Cassidy and them started, everybody was standing on their feet.
Yep, everybody was standing on couches.
Everybody was amped and wired. Coin flip come up. Goodz said, "Nah, Cassidy, you go first." Everybody can't wait. We gotta hear what Cassidy gotta say. Cassidy first. I'ma just say, in the building, the way the crowd was for him,
It was good.
it blew up. I think it oversold the first. I think he did. It was good. I'm not saying it was bad. It was good, but it was some gas in there. Because everybody was just amped to see him. Everybody was happy to see him. I gave him the first. Goodz wasn't bad, but I felt Goodz was setting him up.
Oh, angling,
Yeah.
Tactician.
Like, he's showing him like, yeah, I know you're gonna have the first. You can take the first, but I'm gonna set you up to where the second and third you ain't gonna have a chance. And then
I actually disagree. Go ahead, though.
I just feel because everything he said in the first, what Cass was gonna do, that was his second and third.
How you feel?
Goodz did what I said he was going to come out and do. He was going to out swagging. He was going to come out with a pinky ring and a henny. He was going to talk his smack. And the crowd was going to get into his vibes. And it just so happens to be that, the way the coin flip went, everything worked out in Goodz's favor. You get what I'm saying? If it would have been the other way around, I'm not really sure. However, I kind of still feel like it would have went in Goodz's favor. Goodz got that. Bottom line, clear. Cassidy did a great job in the first, and I appreciate what he did in the first, but Goodz got it clear.
Yeah.
You can't even say that it's and even if you would say that that's debatable, it's a bad debatable for Cassidy.
What's debatable on the first round?
No, the whole battle. If anybody
this ain't debatable.
If anybody was to say it's a bad debatable for Cassidy. Either way.
How'd y'all feel about Goodz third round?
Oh, let's get to you. Let's do this. Let's break this down.
Because people are dying. I'm sorry, because we got diehard Cassidy fans who feel like Cassidy could have probably had a debatable. So I got to speak on them too. Because they live.
We're sure that now.
There's a reason. We came, man. We doing the right after the battle.
Yeah.
With Black. He said, "Oh, get comfortable. You take the suit tie off." I said, "No, I'm gonna keep it on." That's what I
Prepared to
said.
go to this man's funeral.
I am prepared for the funeral. Okay, I'm there. I'm gonna get a man his roses. Put him out there. I'll even speak and say his first round was good. I was hyped. I was flexing on. I was talking my Philly stuff. Yeah, throwing up my 215. Yeah, uptown. I was telling you, don't know about that chewing up something. I was going crazy. I was. And
what happened?
I
Let's ask the question.
I want to know how the night ended and how you couldn't respond to nobody.
Nobody.
Yo.
The disaster battle, some craziness happened. They started a fight and it got cut right there.
And they battled in the parking lot.
They didn't start the fight. Nobody started the fight because
This smack.
They didn't start the fight.
We don't take it to the parking lot. We fix the issue and we stay on stage.
Somebody missed the kid.
This is why Goodz kept saying, "I'm not gonna give him an hour." Cassidy touched his pockets, had the door thing.
Mm-hmm. He let him rap
things.
forever.
Yeah, go ahead.
He let that first go on.
We're gonna stay right here on this stage, my man.
I want to know who was supposed to pick the fight. You know what I'm saying? So they could have got off stage after the first round. Because after the first round, it was Cassidy. And then, you could take
was good though.
It wasn't good enough though. And Cass had a lot in his first two, but
I actually want to see the battle again. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I said, I felt like it was some gas there. I feel like if I rewatch it,
It's Cassidy. At the end of the day, like beyond battle rap, like we love Cassidy as a person and as a hip hop, you know, pioneer. You know, being a game.
I think if you watch that first round, I don't think it's going to be a clear win on that first. Yeah, like if I really watch it, I feel like if somebody came to me and said, "Nah, I got Goodz winning the first," I might be like, you know what, you might be right there.
Me and DNA were talking. You know, he's blessed to be in the champion booth with us at that time because I like to pick his brain as the battle was going on. One of the first bars, Cassidy said to knock an elephant down, something like that. It's like that was dope, but it's like everybody can see battle rap said like if I said that, y'all wouldn't do nothing for him. If that was said in the third round, y'all wouldn't be. So it was like we was happy to see him. It was like, okay, this is enough for us to cheer. But it's like that was okay. Maybe it's not there.
That's something we would have heard him.
That's the foreshadowing of what could happen in the second and third as far as being outdated. You know what I'm saying? It's like
he didn't have nobody in his corner to be like, nah, that's outdated, bro. You can't say that.
And that's what I said again.
What you say?
He ain't had nobody in his corner to tell him like, you shouldn't say that.
I said, then he run the first round across somebody and somebody said, okay, your first round cool, but the second and third, I got this on my own.
There,
but I'm saying with that, did you say he didn't have nobody? A lot of people heard this material.
Did they hear all three rounds or did they just hear the first round? Because I'm concerned about the second and third.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Who okayed that second and third round? JC?
I said he put it out there. He heard.
I like you, JC.
It's not Jay Black.
I like you, JC.
This is Anwar.
JC
but
said
it's not just Jay. A lot of people heard it.
Oh, I know. But I saw it on Twitter about JC. But yeah, I
don't. But hold on. In JC's defense, shout out to JC. I'm not gonna just toss him under the bus like that. I feel like someone said that JC said he heard the material and it said it could either go either way still.
Yeah.
So JC, I'm pretty sure JC didn't talk to Goodz because Goodz don't really rock a lot of people. JC didn't hear nothing from Cassidy, and nothing from Goodz. Heard something from Cassidy and said it could still go either way.
No, that second and third wasn't beating nobody. That second and third wasn't beating. And this is me saying it, okay? This is the same guy who had Cass 2-1. That second and third was. You know who he would have beat? Lil Ray Ray. In front of Golden
like
Star.
Like I said, we don't want to hear that, Sharif.
Yeah.
You're not at the Chinese store. You're not at the Poppy store. You're no longer down Logan. You're no longer down Erie Avenue.
This ain't champion. This is
You're no longer down there. This is the smack stage. We are at a professional level. It's the same thing as balling in your hood and going to the NBA. It's a difference. You got to be at the high level. And if you're not at the high level, you're not going to make it. That's it. I'm glad you come to your senses and you finally calm down and you're not trying to say nothing.
Right. So
all I'm hearing is them saying these bars needed to stay back where
because the bars is back.
Basement.
The bars is back. And I'm gonna put them bars behind bars. Shout out to Goodz. I waited, guys.
I can't say what I want.
Guys, we was late leaving. Y'all had to wait for me. Because I said I got to find Goodz. I got to find God. I apologize to that man.
What Goodz say? He liked me, because I kept it 100 and I told him what it was going to be.
I don't know what Cass was doing that second. You know what it sounded like? It sounded like just regular freestyle. It was just. I
love the content Goodz was saying to him. Like he was
because the content was personalized, right? Because it was personalized and wasn't just for anybody. It wasn't for anybody. Cassidy was saying stuff that was meant for anybody. He could have spit that against me.
Yeah.
What Goodz said was personalized. It's directed towards you. That's it. It can't go for nobody else. It's specifically for you.
Goodz is talking to this man like, how you gonna call yourself the GOAT, the king of something that you didn't help build?
Right. He said that. He said when we started building it, where was you at? Listen, the second and third is so clear.
Listen here. Cassidy, when we do these predictions, I don't really have hate. No reason to hate anybody. It's like
we love you.
We're saying things that could possibly happen.
We all 215 right here.
We all. I'm saying things like transitions. You battle in the parking lot, so you battle in the stage 2000. We're talking about difficulty levels. We're talking about certain bars that you need to use versus good. Certain angles you gotta take. These are genuine concerns. I feel like he ran into every single problem that I've been said in the predictions. I don't gotta talk. I can just replay my predictions.
You're right.
Like he's gonna do this. He's gonna do this.
I don't want to hear a bar
this could
about you
happen.
traveling.
He might get booed.
Right.
I don't want to hear a bar about you
setups,
traveling.
scheme. I mean,
and then they was going to Dubai or none
they
of
were
that.
so
Nobody cares.
long and drawn out. It was, man. I who he ran them by. And talk about you know the whole it could be that second and third wasn't beating nobody. It wasn't.
Even if he had, let's say he had something that you know at that point, it's about momentum too.
Right.
So your momentum is all the way down, and they just don't want to hear from you.
I think all right, put it like this.
That's on you if you lose momentum.
Off that second and third round, that assures me Cassidy got a lot of yes men around him.
Maybe.
This is bad.
Still,
That's true.
and that's a problem.
Nobody said anything to him.
Right.
Nobody.
Nobody say that ain't gonna get that. This ain't it, Chief.
This ain't enough.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yo,
It was rough. And then
he couldn't like those rounds couldn't beat anybody.
And I want to be
choking.
very clear. The second round, people started leaving.
Oh, second and third.
Second
Oh
and
no,
third.
but
They was
you
leaving
gotta
second and third.
understand that Cassidy went first.
so let me
So
tell
in
you.
the second
They-
round,
they
when you
knew
go
Goodz had
first
it.
in the second round and people start leaving, that's where you have a problem.
But remember, Cassidy also did something you never do, Cass.
Oh, yeah,
you never.
you
do.
don't address
He
the crowd.
dissed
You don't address the
crowd.
media.
He said, "Oh, I'm spitting the
Or
real
y'all-
shit they
y'all
ever
just
heard."
hating. You don't address the people in the crowd. You pay them no mind because they're going to talk whatever they want to talk anyway. You have to pay them no mind. It's just like being on Instagram with the comment section. You may not pay it no mind because they're going to say what they want to say. You can't feed into it and start talking back.
It was bad.
It was.
How'd you feel? You quiet?
Yeah. You from Philly too, come on.
Yeah, bro. I ain't trying to hear that.
Wait. You was just excited as me in that first.
Hold on. I mean, yeah, it was good. It was good, but it wasn't Goodz.
Oh.
You know, again, shout out to Cassidy. I think this was, you know, Goodz 3-0. Reason why I don't gotta talk because we can just replay my predictions. We can replay
Very
my
true.
predictions
I think 3 out of the 4 of us had the right predictions.
People talking about, I hold it, I'm wearing my L, I've been on Twitter. Somebody tweeted
Just
me with the
another one. Shout
Mayweather
out to
throwing
France.
L's.
Again, this is no hate, you know, but it's like I predicted Goodz, but for the culture, I wanted Cassidy to win.
Exactly.
I wanted Cassidy.
We
to
talked
win.
about that on.
I'm thinking about the large picture.
Yeah.
If Cassidy wins,
If Cassidy
it's
won,
lit.
It would have been.
It's another shit talking about the big event, of the main situation, and then he promotes.
Everybody would have been like
Cassidy.
Cassidy get Cassidy.
Cassidy if Cassidy wins, he's a revolutionary for the promotion that he's done.
Exactly.
Now the
Exactly.
narrative is like when these guys bounce, they always promote like this.
Yep.
Every big artist come back, they always promote like this, and
Yep.
then they lose. They don't do as good as the battle rappers.
They have the
now
media
promotion.
training from being in the industry,
Yeah.
but they don't have the strength that it takes to be on the stage with the URL crowd and all of that. They
They're not
don't have what it takes to
warming
go
up.
against
They're
those
not
people.
warming up. They're
Right.
not warming
That's
up.
what
Y'all can have as many
They're not
PR
like- like we were
managers.
listening
Y'all
to,
can
like-
have as many regular managers. You can have as many connects as you want to have. But if your bars ain't there, you're not going to make it.
His second and third round to me were just lost verses from I'm a Hustler.
A mixtape or something.
Again, the bars that could have been for anybody outside of the Chinese store at Broad near.
Yeah.
Let's right here. Now it's like this. If Cassidy wins, everybody got to promote.
Everybody wants.
You have to promote now because Cassidy just came back and then now it's like they're like, yo, this is
can't
why
take the pride out.
this is why we don't got to promote. This is why the loudest person in the room probably was one of the worst people in the room.
Because if he would have beat Goodz, they would have been like, all right, we can't be quiet like Goodz.
Exactly.
But Goodz,
It's surgical.
Goodz,
Man,
Like I
it's been
said,
a
Goodz dragged
long
him.
night.
Goodz dragged him. That's done.
The building. So the building. You see, he said it in the second. He said the second round. He said they was hating on me. They showed you so much love in the first round.
Yeah. There was no hate. The first round, everybody was lit. And the Goodz had a good first round. Second round, everybody was hungry.
Yeah, they
We got a
came
battle. This is the last battle of the night.
Yep.
That first round, in the building, it looked like it was going to be a crazy battle.
Yep.
Before we
And
got
then-
to the halfway point of Cassidy's second
It
round,
was
people
there.
were leaving.
We were just like,
I'm asking
all
everybody,
right.
why are you leaving? Nobody's
You know
saying
why
nothing.
they leaving.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying nothing. They so heartbroken that they can't even say nothing because they did not expect that to
Bro.
come from Cassidy because of all the crap that he was talking.
If I'm lying, whoever this was in the building, I'm watching them walk out right as Cassidy's rapping, and then he looks like this, and keeps walking. I'm like, damn,
Shout out to my man DeAndre. He texted me
damn.
during the battle. My man, he from Philly too. And all he said was, well, that was in the second round. He had the live pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, everybody from Philly was hitting me
The
up.
second round is what started the
Everybody's
end.
hitting me up.
It began the whole end of it all.
And I'm gonna make it clear, like
The first bar was the beginning to end.
yeah,
That's the
but,
thing,
and they
like-
tried to let him. They let him rap for a little bit in the second before they let him get a couple bars up, but it just you saw where it was going. It was like you better do something.
Everybody was comfortable to leave because they saw Goodz first round.
And they know where he's going.
And they know he's
Uphill
going.
strategy.
Yeah, Goodz is not somebody that's gonna go crazy. and
Oh,
fall off.
not y'all, obviously, but now we talking good on Goodz. Goodz was getting trashed.
Bro,
I'm not y'all, but just general.
seriously?
Telling you, boy.
Who that? Besides him, who was talking like
Goodz
this?
was getting trashed. Let's not do this.
Who made y'all like
Goodz
this?
was getting trashed. You know, Goodz was his name was
I
being
need
tossed
Goodz to
around.
apologize.
play.
Somebody need to apologize to that.
They was playing with Good's name and here and there, like I'm just
After
saying.
the Tay-Rock battle?
Oh, everybody say Goodz
Bro,
not
check the
lyrical.
comment section.
Goodz don't have bars. He don't have punchlines. He just goes up there and swags. This is what people are saying.
Did he or
Did he not? Did he or did he not prove
I don't
himself?
understand.
Did he or did he not prove himself with this in his last battle versus Tay-Rock? Did he or did he not
Yeah,
prove
that's
himself?
crazy.
Hey man, I'm just saying what's happening. That's all. You know what I mean?
It's true.
dumb.
I got nothing for you.
Shake my hand again. You know, it's a battle. There's no hate to Goodz or Cassie, whatever. But you know, we just call it like we see it, straight down the middle. And that's the consensus. I don't got. I can literally just walk around with a camera and say, "How you feel about this?"
I don't want to see Cassidy battle anymore.
Damn.
Not even in a smaller. What if they put him in the garage? They put him in a band or volume.
You couldn't pay me to sit through another 3 rounds.
Damn.
Not even with a PG.
You know what's funny?
Nah.
You know what's funny? We can go get some wings if they announce it. 'Cause I'm with you, man.
Yo, listen. hey, we got
I'll
to
get it.
we got to
You
stop
don't
doing this.
understand.
Nah, I did all the.
This is their thoughts.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
it
It's
is.
your thoughts.
It is
Hey,
because
this the town. I mean, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll tell Smack and Beasley, if you have Cassidy on the card, make sure you go last again. So I know when to.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about Daryl fast. I felt like I talked to a few people. I'll leave it at that. They wanted to put Cass and Goodz early. Apparently, allegedly, what I'm hearing, I say that this is not a fact. Let's not say, oh, Jay Black said this isn't a fact. I don't know if this is a fact or not. He wanted to go last.
But I mean,
Goodz too. Goodz said, I think it's on
I heard
Hip Hop's on
that
50
in
minutes
the
event.
building
Goodz
on the
wanted
stage.
Goodz stressed to go 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
Goodz, so maybe him seeing that, like, I'm not about to give you what you want.
nah, I'm not
They go
gonna
last.
lie. Cassidy helped himself, or helped the event, because if that was the 3rd or 4th battle, people would have left early.
No, they probably would have gave him more love,
If
a
that
little
was
bit
the
more love.
third or fourth
There was no
battle,
love to give in that second and
people
third
would have
round.
stayed until the very end. Meaning,
Yeah.
when we left, it would have been way more
I would have
crowded
felt bad
than what
for
it
whoever had
was.
the battle after that.
A lot of people, by the time we came outside, you know how many cars was going? Like, nobody was there for a lot of
It was
people
no struggle
had
for us.
left.
Yeah, it was not.
When we got there, it was a major struggle to
Couldn't
get
get
in.
in. You gotta
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
penguin it
if
up.
they
Like,
would've
Even that was
battled
real
third or
comfortable.
fourth,
Like, all right, I can go up.
who would have battled after them? The crowd would have been irritated, tired. Like,
I mean,
I'm
well,
gonna
here's the
say
thing.
it.
There was an intermission too. So if they had went right for the intermission and then you come back with twerking, twerking John or Shine and Rock. I mean, because it just
That would have been another letdown on top of a letdown. Like,
You know, I kept saying Summer Madness 2 and I kept saying Resolution. The one thing that those two events have in common, Murder Mook versus Iron Solomon, people are walking out. It had that same feel. Anybody that's in the building of SM2 had that same feel.
so let me, you would be okay to see Cassidy battle again? Fanning you. Forget everything else. You as a fan.
Fanning me, he got to be humble now. You got to, you got to realize what he make.
Don't beat around. That's not answer.
I'm about to watch Jay Mills Ines.
All right, but
What
would
we
you want to
saying?
see Cassidy?
Would I want to?
Yeah.
No. Would I watch
That's it. No.
No.
That's it.
Would I watch it?
Thank you for
Would I
watching,
watch
guys.
it? Would I watch it? I would
Shake
watch
my
it.
head.
I would
I
watch
got
it
him to
though.
say what I wanted him to say.
I would watch it.
No, but you don't want
He
to.
has to show and prove.
Right.
he
That's
has.
about a lot of battle
and
rappers.
that's why
You know,
I
I
say
talk about
when you
humble
start
pie.
at a PG level, so to speak, where
Yeah.
he's down at the bottom, and you gotta fight through all these young cats to
They
get
talk
to
about
where.
humble
He's not
pie. They talk about.
You may not have an option because these young cats are at a level that you're not at right now. So you need to actually build yourself up.
I got a comment to say, but I'm waiting till cameras is off.
Yeah, listen, humble pie.
I don't want to say it on camera.
This ain't champion.
He got the humble cow.
You know what? I'm gonna say it because he'd be disrespectful to a lot of people all the time, and I don't mind being disrespectful to this man. I would rather see a bill collector battle.
Bill Collector's pretty good.
I'm not a bill collector.
I know how
Everybody
you feel
was
about
doing
Bill
Bill.
collector.
I am not a bill collector fan
I like Bill.
I
at
know
all.
how you feel about Bill.
I would rather watch Bill Collector battle himself.
Go see Cassidy.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna close it out right here. You know, I got a lot to say, but you know, shout out to my cousin. You getting a full clip of this shit, nigga? Whoa! This ain't over now.